Morning YouTube. Welcome to today's video. Recently, I haven't been putting many videos out, but I'm gonna start changing that and putting more content out. Why? Because I love it and I love you guys, more importantly. Sounds a little cringy, but it's true, and I'm feeling good today. Intermittent fasting, drinking my coffee. It is a good day. Alright guys, so I just got home, it's 1 o'clock, and this is one of the reasons why I don't like fasting, because I have such a busy, on-the-go life. It's difficult sometimes to be able to fit food in, but we've just got home, 1 o'clock, I'm at 12, so we're an hour behind our schedule. We have 3 fried eggs, 2 pieces of bougie oatmeal organic bread, and then we have 12 grams of butter, but it's a light butter from Beckel or Bessel, I don't know, but it's definitely worth, if you count macros and you're kind of about counting calories and nutrients, it's almost 4 grams per 10 grams per serving, so 4 grams fat, sorry. I'm hungry, but basically what that means is you're slashing half of the amount of fat you're getting from a regular butter or a regular just kind of spread, so that's definitely cutting the calories. So for the first meal, it's 25 grams protein, 30 grams carbs, and 21 grams fat. Like I said, I am hungry, but I'm gonna eat this, then probably something after, probably have some oats. I just need to eat. All right, so the pups are back now, so you can hear the yapping in the background. But we got, I told you I was still hungry, so we got 60 grams oats, 150 milliliters of almond milk, and 10 milliliters of maple syrup in there. So that sends us for 700 calories, bang on the dot for breakfast. Well, breakfast, brunch, lunch, whatever. Hey, yappy! Shh. 32 grams protein, 70 grams carbs, and 28 grams fat. And then probably hit up the gym in a couple of hours with those carbs in me. And the next meal will be another high carb meal. Alright, so we had our meals, just had a double espresso short, got our water, and we are going to hit up the gym. Today is legs and shoulders, and then after that, it'll be our next post-workout meal. What is up, kids? A little bit of emotional music post-workout. Just finished an awesome legs, abs, and cardio session in the gym, which just took us to 4:30. The only, not negative, but the only semi-issue about that is I've still got quite a lot of calories if I'm going to hit my macros today. I'll still keep recording. Normally when I do full days of eating, I'll turn it off if I'm not hitting my calories or I'm just not performing the way that I believe I should be for me. But we're going to push today, try and get as many in. So it's 4:30. Our eating window closes at 8 o'clock. I may even push it to 9 tonight because we started eating at 1. We'll bring it back to 12 tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, have a shake, show you guys what I'm doing, and try and get at least 1,000 calories in within the next hour or so. But the good thing to take away from this is hell of a good workout. I always feel like I've got more energy when I've been fasting. Doesn't really make any, well, it does make sense, but a lack of calories kind of gives me more motivation. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've got more up there rather than digesting my stomach. But let's get home and let's have that post-workout shake. So just got back feeling pretty dizzy because I'm so in a calorific deficit after doing cardio as well. Jazz is upset with me. She's sat over there. So I don't know. But post-workout, I told you guys to show you what I have. So I have a scoop of Swedish beef protein from ATP. Whey doesn't sit best with me. I don't completely avoid it, but I'll try my hardest if I can. 150 ml of almond milk and 40 grams of cornflakes. Basically, I've made cereal with a protein, milk, and then I'm gonna eat that. So decent amount of carbs, decent amount of protein, which I need. And I'm probably gonna have my second meal after that pretty quick because I'm feeling starving right now. I'm gonna incorporate one of these little bad boys in as well. Super small, only 90 calories, 2 grams fat, 9 grams sugar, 1 gram protein. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to get a meal in pretty quick after that. cornflakes and protein shake. So we have, I've just ate one of them and then realised I was doing a full day of eating. That's a nipple shot. But we have 200 grams of extra lean turkey, 3 tortillas, there was 4, salsa, green pepper, and jalapeno on there. And then that kind of sits us at the 100 gram mark for protein, 180 for carbs, and like 55 for fat. I'm gonna eat that, and it's now 5:30, so I've got a decent amount of calories in throughout this kind of post-workout realm. These are actually delicious. I'm gonna enjoy eating these a lot, and they're super simple to make. I just use, instead of going silly with the carbs, I use the mini tortillas, because it's per 2, it's 17 grams of carbs, 2 grams fat, and 3 grams protein. I've got 4 of those. So eat that, and then probably get our next meal in pretty soon, because it's like I said, it's 5:30 and we have to finish eating around 9. So let's crack on. Alright, so we're kind of in that spot where it's almost 7:30, 7:05. I still kind of feel a little bit full after my tacos, but I know that I need to get more food in. So my plan is to have a meal in the next kind of half hour, 45 minutes. But until then, don't be looking at the pots down there, it's horrible. But we're gonna have some smooth almond butter, and I've never been really somewhat digged into almond butter. I was like, nah, peanut butter is good enough, but almond butter is butter. I'm saying in the very Yorkshire English, butter with no T's in there. Butter is delicious. So we're gonna have, I mean, per serving size in here it says 32 grams, which is 16 grams of fat. I'm gonna have half of that. I'm still trying to keep my fat relatively low, so I have 16 grams of that, which will be 8 grams of fat, 3.5 grams of carbs, and 2.5 grams of protein of this. And then in 45 minutes, we're gonna try and cram another kind of high protein. I'm kind of in between. Do I keep it relatively high fat or incorporate some carbs? Today was leg day, so I definitely need more calories. Normally I have a cheat day on my leg day with my diet, but for the purpose of this video, I'm trying to figure out, do I keep it higher fat or higher carbs? I'm kind of in that realm of, do I eat carbs when I'm not trained, or just use them kind of pre and post workout when they're designed to be hard for the energy? I don't know. Let me have this, let me think, and we'll see where we're at. Alright, so 740, just got over the 2,000 calorie mark with the 200 grams of lean. Doesn't look appealing, it's not even an appealing bowl, but lean veal with some garlic and onion tomato sauce. So it's just took us over the 2,000 calorie mark, which has us at the moment 160 grams of protein. So look pretty good for that. I need 20 more. 150 grams carbs, that's fairly low, but I've gone 5 grams over on my fat from that, so I'm like 92 grams fat. So like I was saying, what are you doing? Look at this. Look at this. Gremlin. She's not in there, she's just hanging out in there. She loves the crate. But like I said, I'm kind of in the conundrum. I was even at the point a second ago where I was gonna go to McDonald's. I just need to get calories in. I need to get calories in right now. When I was making that food, I felt lightheaded, but I don't like cramming this much food. This is one of my beefs. Beef. This is one of my beefs with fasting, that I don't like cramming a lot of food in at once, and I get hungry and lightheaded quicker. But in the morning, the cognitive response is so much better. So it's benefits and negatives as well. So I'm gonna eat that, maybe have a bowl of cereal or something, because I'm just feeling I don't work better on low carb. It's just I've gone so high fat today. Or I may try and incorporate some carbs. Let's see. But eat this. Jasmine's gonna be upset because I ate dinner without her, but I'm hungry, bruh. Dress back. Good shirt day. Alright guys, so you got your bun? Yeah. So just finished that meal. And it's, you know what's crazy? When I eat, so I've just eaten basically 400 grams worth of ground meat. I had 200 grams of turkey, 200 grams of veal within. I had the turkey at half. 2 seconds. I've got a baby that I need to pick up. From here. And there's your bone you dropped. There you go. There you go. Yeah, but so 400 grams in the last kind of 2 hours. The tacos at 5:30 and the veal just now. And I'm looking online, I'm looking at cholesterol levels and how much cholesterol is in each meal and how much I've eaten in that meat sitting. But I would never do that if I went to McDonald's or Popeyes or KFC, which is crazy. I always overanalyze healthy food, and when I'm cheating, I just cheat and don't even think about it. So sometimes overthinking can be a bad thing. But we progress. To give you context, I've just eaten, in that 2 hour period, with the beef protein... Oh, I had the beef protein shake, yeah. It's a lot of beef. I had the beef protein shake. I had the veal. I had the turkey. In 2 hours, that's 100 grams of 98 grams of protein. And I've got, because we're pushing this to 9, because we didn't start eating till 1. So we're going to do a 1 to 9 eating window, 8 hours. I've got an hour to kind of get... I'm not going to hit 3,000 calorie mark. I'm at like 2,400 now. There's no way, without going silly and like just getting my fat really high and eating a lot of carbs. I could, maybe, but I'll probably have some Greek yogurt in like half an hour. But like I said, when you're doing intermittent fasting, it is important to plan. Because if you don't plan, you get silly and you start eating meals like I've just done basically and ate 2 meals in the space of 2 hours. And you get silly with it. But it does give you opportunities to be able to eat bigger meals. You just got to stay on track and make sure you're getting sufficient food in pre and post workout. I'm not, from everything I've read, and I used to, before I even knew about intermittent fasting, when I first started training, when I first started getting in the gym, I used to go and train fasted. I didn't know much about nutrition at all. I'd take a pre-workout from My Protein in England, and I would go to the gym, do weights, basically fasted. It was just caffeine in a watermelon flavor drink, but it was basically fasted. I'd go there and hit the gym up, and I didn't know anything about nutrition. I didn't know that working out, doing weights, especially in a fasted state, can use muscle for fuel and can deplete your glycogen stores, and as well as using fat, use the muscle. Using fat is perfect. Using muscle is not what we want. So you probably won't catch me training in a fasted state. Otherwise, I'd love to. I'd love to do that. I just, from everything I've read, studies-wise, I don't believe it's the best decision to train. And if you guys have had different results, I had great results when I first started doing it, but I didn't know. So it's kind of the more I know, the more I kind of have to stop myself doing things. But if you guys think differently or you know differently, you've seen other studies, post below, because I'd love to start doing that, but I don't want to compromise any muscle loss or have my body using protein as fuel or muscle as fuel when it could be using fat instead. I'm also having another one of these because the fairly low calorie, only, what was it? I can't see the carbs. 17 grams of carbs per snack. It's so good. Having kind of, I'm just above 2,000 calories now, so not anything where near, Jasmine's home from the gym now too. Hey. Not anywhere near the 3,000 calorie mark. And I've done a lot of cardio today as well, like cardio at the gym, and then just gone for a big walk with Lily. We're gonna have 175 grams of Greek yogurt in there, so like 20 grams of protein in that, and then as you can see, we've got some little treats in there too. Hey, do you want your Rice Krispie thing?
Yes.
It's behind the pillow. Before I eat them all. Then we've got 30 grams of mini Oreos in there as well, jazz it up. Like I said, we're not even touching the 3,000 calorie mark, which is a little bit disappointing, but And I don't like eating this much food all at once. I feel stuffed, I feel horrible. But let's plod on and see where we get. It's 9 o'clock, I might even have to take it to 10. Who knows? I'm wearing a Raptors t-shirt, I'm wearing a... You've seen this t-shirt already. But we're creeping up there. It's 9 o'clock, I know I'm over my fasting threshold, but one thing I want to make clear is intermittent fasting, although I do love the benefits of it, I've told you guys at the beginning of this video, I do love the clarity and how much it makes me just feel better overall. Doesn't rule when it's not, it doesn't rule my life. I'm doing it, but I'm not going to let it, okay, 9 o'clock, boom, not eating anything. If I need to hit calories, I need to hit calories. So I've got a bowl of oats, so 60 grams of oats, kind of starting the day, end of the day, sorry, as we started it. I can't talk. And then, I don't know what to add into it. I might put some, I might just have oats by themselves. Or maybe some honey. I don't know. But regardless, that's going to only bump like 10 carbs or something, 90 calories. So, we got that, and then we got 500 calories to get in by the end of the night. Or in the next hour, ideally. Because now I just keep it at 10 and then start in again tomorrow at 12. So it's like a 14-hour fast, but we're kind of back on track. So let's try and get it done. Probably not, because I don't even want to eat 500 calories, but probably let's see what we can do. So I've powered through as hard as I could in the time that I had. Like I said, it was limited, and now I'm super bloated and full. But we got our protein goal, finished at 193 protein, 230 carbs, so underneath my carbs, and 111 fat, so over on fats but underneath on carbs, so it kind of balances itself out. Just finishing the night, what took me over my protein limit, I don't ever mind going over on protein, I just don't like getting it all in kind of a space of 5 hours. But what I have here is a grenade, carb killer, birthday cake, protein bar. So that's going to see me for the end of the night. It's 10 o'clock. Thank you for watching today's video. I will do a better full day of eating soon where I can plan it better while doing intermittent fasting as well. So I can show you guys more of a proper way to do it rather than rushing it. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We're about to watch, well, we are watching Scream 3 right now.
Yeah, we are.
Alright guys, see you soon.